People call it as a very difficult question, an advanced level question, a CAT level question. Just try to understand the question. This is the question on time and work, or we can call it as time, work and wages. And let us see how easily we can solve this difficult question. And what is the difference between aptitude and mathematics. The question is, A can complete the work in 20 days, B alone can do it in 30 days. A, B and C together completed the work in 7 days and received 6,000 rupees as total wages. Find the share of C. So very simple. A can complete the work in 20 days, B can complete the work in 30 days, C is not given, but A, B and C together completed the work in 7 days, and he asked me to find C's share if total share is rupees 6,000. This is the question. And if I have to do it in mathematics, I think this space will not be enough, but still I'll try to do it. If you don't understand, forget about it. I'm not teaching you the class of mathematics, but I'm telling you why this question is called as the most difficult question. People prefer to leave this question in the examination. Yes, you have to leave this, but only when you are practicing mathematics you have to leave this. But in aptitude, no question is difficult, no question is easy. It's your ability, that's it. Every problem is a problem. You have to grow to a certain stage where every problem looks okay for you. So let us try to solve this. It's as simple as 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C is equal to 1 by A plus B plus C. You can say 1 by 20 plus 1 by 30 plus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 7. 1 by C is equal to 1 by 7 minus 1 by 20 minus 1 by 30. You have to take LCM, and LCM for this question will be equal to 420, and then you will go for 60 minus 21 minus 14, and this is 60 minus 35, that is 25 by 420. 25 by 420, if you simplify, you will get it as 5 by 84, but don't do that. This is C, and the share is given as A is to B is to C, and A, this is total, this is A's value, this is B's value. So A is to B is to C, because denominator is 420, which is common for everyone. A is to B is to C is 21 is to 14 is to 25. And if I put X and X here, that is total equal to 60X. 60X is equal to 6,000 rupees. That implies X is equal to 100 rupees, because if I simplify, I'll get that. And my question was C's share. C's share is 25X. This is C's share. 25X. C's share is 25X. 25X is equal to 25 into 100, that is 2,500. Your answer for this question will be 2,500. But this is why it becomes very difficult question to solve. This is something we are doing it every day. We are paying wages or we are taking salaries. Every time we are doing this, but we didn't realize that we are doing this. This part of our life, this time and work, this is something related to wages, and it's absolutely a part of our life. Listen to me carefully. Just try to imagine a situation now. Just get into that situation and try to react to the situation. If I tell you that you are a workaholic person, you are the person who loves cleanliness, neatness, imagine you are a person of that kind. Though you are not, just imagine for another 2 to 3 minutes that you are that kind of a person. You got a job in some other state. You went away from your home some weekend. You came back home. Your house actually has 2 washrooms, but one washroom is locked. It's not in use. You asked your mother what happened. Your mother told you that there is some damage inside, there is some leakage, so we are not using it, you can use the other one. You didn't like it because you are the person who loves cleanliness. You want things to be done. If something goes wrong, it has to be repaired immediately. So you shouted at your father saying that, what dad, if that is not working, you have to get it repaired. Why did you leave it as such? Your father said, I was busy with certain things, I'll get it done. The 2 days weekend is over, you went back to work. And after 1.5 months again, you came back for long vacation. This time you are here to stay for about couple of weeks. You came back and realized that that washroom is still not in use. You have decided to do it by yourself. You opened the door and seen the situation that it is out of control now. It's out of your reach. It is so dirty. The leakage has got to that stage where you can't handle it. The expert has to come and do it. You immediately searched for the expert. You have gone through certain numbers. You have gone through certain ratings and you called the person. You asked him to visit your house and he came in 2 hours. But in that 2 hours, your mom was telling you that don't pay huge money for him. Our neighbors also got the same problem. Go and ask them. Then you thought that's a wise advice. You went, you asked them, and it's a similar kind of problem. And they said that this is how much we paid to him. So the problem got solved. You called one of your uncles who also got a same problem. And that uncle also told you that this is how much they charged. So you now got an idea that this is not a simple work. it will take several days to get completed, and you had a rough idea about it. And that person came and he was very confident. You asked him whether he can handle it. And that person very clearly said, yes madam, I can handle it. Yes sir, I can handle it. So you liked his confidence and you told him very clearly, complete the work, I'll pay you 15,000 rupees. That person thought for a while, about 30 seconds or 1 minute. He calculated all other things and he gave a reply saying that, okay sir, okay madam. After a couple of days he came, he started the work. From early morning, he worked till the evening. Little work got completed, he left. He came the next day, he completed a little more work, he left. The third day, he brought his friend with him. The fourth day when they were coming, he came, his friend came, and along with he and his friend, 4 more people came with him. So total 6 people came. They came early in the morning, they worked rigorously, they worked till the late night, and more than half of the work got completed, they left. The next day also all 6 people came and they worked completely till 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the evening. He came to you and told you that work got completed. Now you went to the washroom and checked whether it got completed properly or not, and you realized that the work got completed as per your expectations. You came back and that person is still waiting in the hall. Now you tell me, how much will you pay him? You'll pay him 15,000. You have to pay him 15,000. You have paid him cash 15,000 rupees. He counted and he got terribly disappointed. Very, very disappointed. He counted again and it's exactly 15,000 rupees. He's totally disappointed and started begging you for more money. He started speaking to you in a tone saying that, what is this, sir? What is this, madam? You're paying me 15,000 rupees. We have worked so hard. I worked, my friend worked, and I brought 4 more people with me. And all of us worked so much. And you're paying 15,000. What should I pay them, madam? What should I pay them, sir? Sir, this is not fair. This is not right. Pay me extra money. So many of us have worked. You have to pay extra money. Then what will you do? Will you apologize and tell him that I'm really sorry and pay extra 15,000 or extra 10,000 or extra 5,000, whatever it is? Will you pay him extra money or no? Absolutely no. Then you told him very clearly, no, I am not going to pay you any extra money. He started shouting at you. He started behaving odd with you. He's being harsh to you. And he's shouting at you saying that, what sir, what is this? What are you paying me? This is not enough. You can't do this to me. I'm not going to move from here. You have to pay me extra money. What should I pay them? What should I tell them? Is this the money you're going to pay? Do you know how hard this work is? You're paying me 15,000. I'm not happy with this. I'm not going to leave. He's shouting at you. Now what will you do? Will you apologize and tell him that I'm really sorry? I'll pay you. Please go. Or will you give it back to him very strongly? I think you have to give it back. And this time when you are shouting back to him, you will be logical. You will tell him the reasons why should he take 15,000 and get out from your home. Those points will solve this problem. You need not do all this work. You need not do all this 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C. You need not do this work to get your answer as 2500. These points, logically what you speak to him, those points which are running in your mind now, those will solve this problem. Seriously. Now tell me, what is the first point you will raise? You will tell him very clearly that I told you already that I will pay you 15,000. So I am paying you 15,000. I told you I will pay you 15,000 and you accepted. Did you accept or not? You accepted. So you have to take 15,000 and go. And his arguments are, what should I pay them? Then your question is very simple. Who asked you to bring them? Did I ask you to bring them? No. Who asked you to bring them? You could have completed it alone. That's simple. That will solve your question. It's not your headache that you have to pay them. You spoke to him that you will pay 15,000. You are paying him 15,000. Whether he pays it to them or not, it's not your problem. So you told him you will pay 15,000. You will pay 15,000. Now tell me, are you paying for him or are you paying for work? Which is important to you, the work or the person? The work is important. So you have decided to pay 15,000 rupees for the work or for the person? For the work. So which has value? Work or person? Work has value. Work has worth. That work was costing 15,000. It doesn't have anything to do whether one person works, 10 person work or 100 people work. It is 15,000. It is costing 15,000 and even 1,000 members work on it, you are going to pay only 15,000. Even one person works on it, you are going to pay only 15,000. So very, very simple one. Very, very easy. Please pay your attention here. I don't think you have to use your pen and paper again. Now try to understand. A can complete that work in 20 days. B can complete it in 30 days. C I do not know. And total share is 6,000 rupees. If A alone does it, A will be taking all 6,000 rupees because the work will get completed and A will be receiving 6,000 rupees. A will be taking 6,000 rupees if he works alone. Forget about B, C. A will be completing the work and he will be receiving all 6,000. But to take 6,000 rupees, he will be spending 20 days. In 20 days, 6,000 rupees. That means A per day, 6,000 by 20 per day. A's per day share is 300 rupees. Per day, 300 rupees per day. A's share per day is 300 rupees. And the work got completed. A, B and C completed the work in 7 days. That means A also worked only for 7 days. Every day he is earning 300 rupees. That means in 7 days, A will be taking 2,100 rupees. This is A's share. Forget about A's share. A's share is not asked. Don't focus much on it. A's share is not asked. Forget about it. If B alone works, in 30 days he will be receiving 6,000 rupees. In 30 days, 6,000 rupees, that implies 200 rupees per day. If B is receiving 200 rupees per day, then B is also working for 7 days. B's share is 1,400 rupees. Forget about it. A and B together share is 3,500. Even that is not asked. But total share is 6,000. A and B is 3,500. The remaining is 2,500 and that belongs to C. It's as simple as that. The C share is 2,500. You are paying for the work. A is doing the work worth 2,400, B is doing 1,400, the remaining work is done by C. That work worth is 2,500. I'll make it even more simple for you. Just pay your attention. It's very, very easy. Total work is costing 6,000 rupees. A is working for 20 days, B is working for 30 days and A, B and C are working for 7 days. C I do not know how many days and even that is not asked, so don't worry about it. 20 days 6,000 rupees, per day 300. 30 days 6,000 rupees, per day 200. Both of them together per day 500 and they worked for 7 days. That means they have received 3,500 together. Total is 6,000. They have received 3,500. That means C will receive the remaining 2,500. It's as simple as that. There is nothing in it. The only thing which you have to know is work has value, not the person. The person gets value through his work. If you are paid a salary of 50,000 rupees per month, that doesn't mean that your worth is 50,000. Your work's worth is 50,000. You are paid for your work. You are not paid. Try to understand work has value. Through work, you will get value. That's as simple as that. It's a quotation. It's a life quotation. It's a life lesson. That's time and work and wages for you. Now solve this question. Don't use your pen and paper and see how aptitude is very, very different from mathematics. A can complete the work in 20 days. B can complete the work in 25 days. C can complete the work in 50 days. A, B, C and D have completed the work in 6 days. They all have completed the work in 6 days. Find D's share. Find D's share if total share is rupees 10,000. If total share is rupees 10,000. We all will do it together. Don't use any 1 by A, 1 by B. Don't use any LCM. Don't use any ratio. Nothing. The total work worth is 10,000. If A alone does it, he will do it in 20 days. 20 days 10,000. That means per day 500. B can do it in 25 days. 25 days 10,000. Per day 400. C can do it in 50 days, 50 days 10,000, per day 200. Put together all three of them per day 1100. They worked for 6 days. 6 days each day 1100 for 6 days is 6,600. So the share of A, B and C together is 6,600. The remaining will be D's share. So D's share is 10,000 minus 6,600, that is 3,400. It is not 4,400, it is 3,400. That is D's share. This can't become an advanced level question. This is not a difficult one. This is a simple one. If we do it in mathematics, it appears to be difficult, but this is not a mathematics paper, this is aptitude, and aptitude has to be understood in this way. This is how aptitude works. So I'm not teaching you time and work, I'm just telling you how aptitude should be understood, how aptitude should be done, how natural ability works. We have done all these problems now in a natural ability. We have used our natural ability. So thank you so much. From the next video, I'll be discussing the speed calculations, then every topic in detail, one after the other, all models, all things. So that's how you'll be ready for any examination. Once this course gets completed, you'll be so confident to deal with any examination. So thank you so much. I'll come up with new videos. Thanks a lot. I'm Crisna Chaitanya Reddy.